In surprise royal news, Queen Margrethe of Denmark has announced her abdication. Europe is about to get a new king. January 14th of this year, Europe will have a new king. And his name will be King Frederick, and his wife will become the queen, and her name will be Queen Mary. Yes, we'll have another Queen Mary. And with that, we'll have a new crown prince, and his name will be Crown Prince Christian, the oldest son of King Frederick and Queen Mary. Queen Margaretta has been the longest running female monarch that has been alive since Queen Elizabeth's death. She has been the Queen of Denmark since 1971. She has been in that position for 52 years. She is citing the reason for abdicating as a back surgery that she had early in 2023. She says she's in great shape. She just really felt led to abdicate to her son, Crown Prince Frederik, who is 55 years old. Prince Frederik's wife is Australian-born Mary Donaldson. The couple met in Sydney during the 2000 Olympics. Princess Mary becoming Queen of Denmark is quite the accomplishment. She is from Hobart, Tasmania in Australia. She worked there as a real estate executive before she met the prince. They have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls, and their oldest son, Prince Christian, will now become the Crown Prince of Denmark at the age of 18. And then they also have twins, Vincent and Josephine, who were born in 2011. It is very unusual for monarchs to actually abdicate even as they age, and it has not happened in Denmark at all. While Denmark is shocked, they are also accepting of the fact that Crown Prince Frederik will now become king. They see him as a little bit more rough around the edges than Queen Margaretta. She was the queen for over 50 years when she was crowned in 1971 at the age of 31. Now, Queen Margaretta, who is a distant cousin of Queen Elizabeth II and the royal family and King Charles, Margaretta is 83 years old. In February of 2023, she did have back surgery, but she is faring quite well, and she believes that the position of queen or king or monarch of Denmark requires a lot of energy and a lot of time. She is ready to hand off to her son. She says the time it takes to be the queen takes its toll, and the number of ailments that she has increased. One cannot undertake as much as one managed in the past, she said. She took over the throne on January 14th of 1972, following the death of her father, King Frederick IX. For the past year, she has been considered the longest reigning living monarch. What's interesting is that Crown Prince Frederik's wife, Mary Donaldson, also known as Crown Prince Mary, she's going to become Queen Consort, which will be the first Australian ever to ascend to the role of queen. The couple met in Sydney in 2000 during the Olympics. She's from Tasmania, and of course Australians are thrilled at the prospect of having their own queen now. She's a very popular crown princess. Now, the queen will continue to be titled as Her Royal Majesty following the handover. This is a constitutional monarchy, but they have a limited role under Denmark's constitution, and the power still does rest within Parliament, but they are considered ambassadors to the country. Who is this new king? Prince Frederik of Denmark. He was known as the party prince, the wild prince. So Crown Prince Frederik is 55 years old. He was born in Copenhagen. He has one sibling, his younger brother, Prince Joachim. He is part of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Denmark, also known as the Danish National Church. He had this high-paced lifestyle. He loved cars. He loved to race the cars. He was always very uncomfortable with the media in the past, unlike his mother, Queen Margaretta, who was very polished and really great with the media. Of course, in his mid-20s, he did become a little bit more confident in that position. He received his education at Krebs School in Copenhagen and later went on to École de Roche, which is a boarding school in Normandy, France. In 1986, he started his studies for political science at the Aarhus University, which included a year spent then at Harvard, and he used a pseudonym. He called himself Frederick Heinrichsen, which was basically a gesture honoring his dad. And then he graduated with a master's in political science from the university in 1995. Also served in the military in the Navy's Frogman Corps. He was only 4 of the 300 recruits to pass all of the tests in 1995. And he loves to ski with his family. He loves sports. He attends concerts, soccer matches. They see him and his wife Mary more modern, more contemporary. There has not been an abdication in a Nordic state in 500 years. So some people are speculating some rumors. There won't be an official big coronation like they have in the UK. This is just a little bit more understated, but the rumors are pretty scandalous. So some are saying that the reason why Queen Margaretta is abdicating now to save the marriage of Prince Frederik and Princess Mary, because there was a rumor that he was out and having an affair with a Mexican socialite while he was in Madrid. Because this abdication is considered a massive royal bombshell to people who have been following this. They never thought she would ever abdicate. In fact, Margaretta had said in the past that no, she would not abdicate. She didn't believe in abdicating. So it just seems like it came out of left field. So even just a couple weeks ago, Princess Mary was seen in tears and created this awful post that basically said she was lonely, which was just weeks after Prince Frederik was caught with this woman, Genoveva Casanova, in Madrid. So there's this British royal author, Phil Dampier. He told the Daily Mail online that he thought that Margaretta might have abdicated because she was worried about the marriage of Frederick and Mary. Queen Margaretta has always loved Princess Mary and thought she was a great asset, especially as a future queen. And if she thought that she was ready to leave, it would become a major scandal. So she's hoping that because he's going to become king and she'll be crowned queen, that it will stop Frederick from frolicking around Europe having an affair. Of course, this is all rumors. Princess Mary is extremely popular, and many people often compare her to Princess Catherine, who also is going to be a future queen. And this rumor is only exacerbated by the fact that Mary went back to Australia after this news and was seen arriving with her kids, but not Frederick, and often very teary-eyed. And apparently Queen Margaretta is absolutely embarrassed by what her son had done by going out with this woman in Madrid for dinner. Now, again, that's all rumor, and it may be that she just wanted her son, who's 55 and Mary 51, to be able to rise into the position of king and queen while they're still relatively young. But this is considered a massive bombshell. Many people in Denmark are feeling what they are saying, that they feel motherless without Queen Margaretta already. And some people aren't happy because of the behavior of Prince Frederik. So that's the recent royal news. Please continue to watch Hot for History, where we love to share some royal gossip and, of course, history that your history teachers would never dare to teach you.